There was a black box recording that I read of a plane that had had an incident with their tail. The elevator had snapped in a fixed position, and the pilots, unfortunately, didn't know what was wrong with the plane. All they could feel was that the plane wanted to pitch down. And what this pilot explained to me was that as this plane rolled over on them, the pilots were commenting back and forth, at least upside down, we're flying, is exactly one of these transcripts from this black box. And in truth, had they known that that was the problem, they would have known that their only recourse was to actually fly the plane stable, inverted, upside down, and try to descend to a level low enough that they could then turn the plane back over and flop it on the ground. So Denzel Washington calls me on my cell phone. Like, I'm sitting in my little office, you know, and I see my cell phone ring, and I pick it up, I'm like, hello? Because it says, you know, unavailable, and it's like, John Gatins? I'm like, yes? This is Denzel Washington, and I was like, hi. And he said, what are you doing Thursday night? I was like, what am I doing Thursday night? He's like, come have dinner with me. I was like, okay. So he and I sat down for like 2 hours, and he told me like his reaction to the script and like how it had kind of struck many notes for him in a way. And he's a guy that, I mean, look, I've seen every movie he's done too, and I watch kind of the investment he makes in these characters. So he kind of said, look, you know, this is dangerous material. You know, with a smile, with that kind of like Denzel smile. He's like, this is dangerous. You know, and I could tell that that kind of really kind of fascinated him. Robert Zemeckis has people who have worked for him for so many years. And so, like with Don Burgess, the cinematographer, they do things with, they don't even have to speak. They can kind of look at each other and they know the size of the lens that they're both thinking and they know the moves. And what I didn't know about Robert Zemeckis, which I know now, is that he knows so much technically about cameras and arms and sizes and moves, and I mean, it's amazing. I've worked for a lot of incredible directors, and some of them are really strong with dialogue or character or look. He's got, I get it now with Robert Zemeckis. He has all of it. He has the sphere of all of it in his mind. I want audiences to come to this movie and be going into the last, you know, 15 minutes of the movie really conflicted, really thinking, taking a moment and internally searching to say, what would I do and what do I want him to do as far as like a huge decision that he has to make about his life and about the truth and what is the value of living a truthful life and an honest life.